There are some ways that we'll be practicing with impermanence on retreat, and so listen up, because this is like pre-instructions. This is like, now what do I do, right? How do I practice on retreat? So one way that you can practice with impermanence on retreat is by simply noticing whether you're reactive or not when things change. So something could change, you could be reactive or you could be equanimous. For example, when we have our sitting spot all set up in just the location we want, and then we go to unpack, but we come back and return to the hall, our stuff isn't in the same place. Somebody moved it. This has happened. Happened to me once. Really? You say, I can't believe somebody is clinging so much to where they want to sit that they moved my stuff. They must be a novice meditator to cling so much. But really the only change was that your spot shifted slightly to the left. Or we could be sitting and walking at ease with a mind gathered, without any clinging, disidentified, no selfing happening. But then a difficult thought enters the mind and we identify with that. And we're like, what happened? What did I do wrong? I'm a bad meditator. But no, like you didn't do anything wrong. That's change, right? Change happens. The mind went from gathered and free to scattered and attached. That's change. It happens. It's not a problem. Do we make it a problem? All the time, right? But it's lawful, right? It's lawful for change to happen. So when, like most students do, you find yourself now not in a collected frame of mind, you can simply tell yourself, that's lawful. I am a good meditator. It's lawful. It's supposed to be that way. Things change. Don't make a problem of it. Right? That's half the battle, isn't it? That's like half the battle right there. So be on the lookout for that kind of reactivity in the face of change. The other thing is you can be on the lookout for the opposite. You could be on the lookout for equanimity in the face of change. For instance, in that same circumstance, you could say, I see my mind has changed from ease to dis-ease. Oh, no problem. Things change. It's lawful. In that moment, right in that moment, we're harmonizing with change. We're harmonizing with it. Right then, when we say, oh, okay, we're aligned with change then. Right? So you'll be looking for these little moments this weekend on retreat. There's some other ways, of course, that we investigate impermanence on retreat so that we can learn to live in harmony with it. And a lot of our practices obviously will be focused on investigating impermanence. But the very basic one, in awareness of breathing in and breathing out, helps us to see that everything is in motion. And then choosing to be open to the present moment by moment this weekend with the knowledge that things are changing and noticing these changes as deeply as we can. We train to see it everywhere. Our eyes are open to impermanence. So this is different than many retreats where our eyes are open to change. We're not just thinking, oh, there's a thought, oh, there's this, oh, there's really, we learn to stay with the stimuli, right? Because we're going, there's a thought, oh, there's an emotion, or there's a this, because that's the novel, right? That's our mind. That's that, all the different animals, right? It's Mr. Snake. So, by staying with the stimuli, like an unpleasant sensation, rather than to distract ourselves or change it or focus on something else, when we stay with it longer, that's when we get to see the passing away of it, right? It's the passing away of things that we're missing.